Hey guys, and welcome to a new video about Dragon Ball. And so actually I'm talking today about the new patch happened, or it will happen because it will be tomorrow for myself, and I will show you how things was before we go, so we can understand what is this updates we will make for us. So let's begin to talk about everything. So we got a new update and free update for Dragon Ball, actually, because of there's a lot of problems on the game. As you know, maybe sometimes you will feel the game like a bit boring on some points. So actually they fixed a lot of these things, and the most important thing maybe for me will be this one. So in game mode, when you are playing player 1 versus player 2, normally you get just one map, which is this one, the time chamber one. So they said every map will be opened here, so that will be something good, because actually I play a lot with my brother's kids, as example, and we actually did bored too much from this looting, and also from some problems on the one player 1 versus player 2. Not sure if they fixed this part or not. They didn't say anything about the controllers, because I have sometimes bug happen on player 2 or player 1 that made my R1 not even dodging a lot. So that's something I hope they fix it as well, because it made me didn't play the game. But anyway, going for too much maps as you are playing the player 1 versus player 2 should be something good for myself, super good, and for you, by the way. Also, after this, they give us some battle setups, like allowing you to change your character display method have been added for you. The My Sits faction has been added for the team members, and also you can make a team and make it on like if your favorite or something like this, so you can choose it when you want. Because as example, I am changing characters a lot, but sometimes I need a team like when I want to play rank and I want to win, so I need a team. I will put it inside whatever, in any place, favorite or whatever, so I can choose it when I actually need it. So that's some good feature actually they added here. It wasn't a lot of games from this type that have team play characters or playing with 3 versus 3 as example or anything like this. Also, they made a skip to the intro, but both sides have to skip this. Actually, I like to say the intro so I can take my time and play. But if it's about skipping, it's actually like taking as example, we are doing this. If I skip and he skip, so we can play. If just I am skip, I will skip my intro and he will skip his intro and we play. So it's kinda good. Custom battle mode, text can be stored. Not sure what is this. Option can now set the battle camera distance to be closer. Not sure what good coming from this, but whatever. Okay, battle system adjustment, high speed dragon dash. That's a new action they added, some new mechanics. That's something good. The new quick movement action, high speed dragon dash, where you can move quickly toward your opponent, has been added. So actually you can use it with R2 and holding X if you are playing with PlayStation 5 or PCs. Like myself, I am using a PlayStation controller anyway, so it's the same for myself. And if you are playing with Xbox, will be like this. Okay, so you have also smash attack now, no longer will be stunned when being hit by rush Chi blast. Actually, I didn't see this by myself, so I'm not sure how it will go. Maybe it's a bit nerf for the Chi blasts. On charge smash attack, also during the rush attack, charge time reduction based on the hit count has been increased. Okay, so normally here, if you are attacking like this, then press triangle as example and hold it for a smash. That's the time. Not sure how it will be on the new one. So that should be now slower or adjusted about the character or whatever what is he's doing. Okay. Also for the Chi blasts as example, so normally if you are using the maximum number of attacks, it should have some numbers. Then he wait a bit until he can fire more. So this time will be a bit longer for the time he can wait. So it will not be that much annoying actually. So that should be a lot better. For the new move, normally it's when you are dashing like this, look like there's something new. Also, they increase the amount of T for the Z burst dash. Normally it will be like this. Take just one bar, or like what it called 10,000 here on this game. So just one bar to do this. Okay. Now it should be a bit higher. I will show you when I have the new version. Okay. Also, rush T blast like this or the burst one. Now it's available. Not sure how, but we will see when the patch come. Also, you can block them as you are move. Now you are moving normally, but when you are hit by the T-Blast, look like it will make you stuck a bit. Like you will see a lot of players doing with Broly as example, doing for, if I will change to show you. So as example, when they take Broly and doing for is the sparkling mode, you will find a lot of players just pressing triangles like this, and you can't do anything. Then they give you his super, so actually you can't evade this, and mostly you will die because it's not blockable. So they do like this and doing from everywhere like this, then they go for this one. So most of time you get the hit. If you are knowing the time, maybe you can dodge with your R1, but actually because it's super annoying, so look like they adjusted this so you can move as you are doing this, so always you can put him in front of you and you will not take any hits from behind. Okay, also for the blasts, damage increased has been increased when you use a boost. For the Z search, because actually I didn't like this one, and this update will be good on this. Normally, sometimes when someone swap the character, you don't see him, so now the search will no longer lose track of your opponent when characters are swapped. So when he swap, look like he will be in front of you, or even if he is not in front of you, still you can see him. So that's something good, because sometimes swapping actually was a bit super strong. You can swap and attack from whatever the place, and someone can see you, so you hit him from his back as example. So that should be a good update. Okay, you will now quickly regain sight of your opponent if they enter the line of sight from front when the search is not locked on them. So also if you just see them, look like you can take a lock on them, or you get the lock on them just if they in your vision. Normally sometimes I see opponent but he's not on my area, you can say, or I can't really see him, or the character still didn't see him, so I have to move forward a lot until I can see him. So maybe this one is fixed as well. Okay, so the counter, the input window has been shortened. The counter will become more difficult to perform if you do it a lot, it's mean. Actually, I like this part also because most of games like you are playing with just almost the counter. I attack you, you just dodge, I dodge, I dodge, you dodge, I dodge. It's actually taking like 30 times. It's actually too much until someone of us have the key bar actually down, so you can't even do it. So now it will take more from the bar, so that's something good because it will finish a bit faster. Actually, I was sometimes get bored because of this. Sometimes I let the opponent attack me because I hate it. I don't want to waste my time actually just pressing R1 all the time, so I can do this. So kinda it's a good one. Will make games a bit faster on pace. Creativity consumed has been increased when successfully perform a Z counter. Ah, okay, that's what I said. Still, count increase speed has been reduced when successfully performing a Z count. So, all of this is good. So, you don't Z counter too much. Revenge counter, still count consumed when used. Perception against revenge counter has been reduced from 2 to 1. That's a good one because sometimes you need to use this, and actually taking 2 points kinda a lot. So, that should be a good one. Rush attack during the sparkling mode. So damage reduction for consecutive of hits has been increased. The damage reduction increased, so that's something good. Will not do that much damage. Okay, combos. The final attack of aerial combo and aerial slash combo will no longer be interrupted by Garden, so you can't guard against this. That's something good for more damage. Character switch, health recovery rate of standby character has been reduced. Actually, most of players playing with a lot of characters, so they can switch too much on the game, and sometimes not even the game end on the time because of this. I stay a bit, put this character away, I switch, go for a new character. So I gain like almost a bar, new bar for HP bar. So I can take more time with the same character and all of this. And actually I can say this update especially can be so good for this type of players that play with just two characters, because you don't switch a lot. If someone of them did, actually you can have a chance with the other one now, because your opponent will not switch that much. Or even if he will switch that much, the recovery will not be that big. So you have a better chance to play with two characters and win more than before. And that will make reduce for the game time, by the way. Okay, Zebra's Dash giant characters. The tackling happened because of this. During Zebra's Dash is now guardable. That's super great, because I really hated the big characters just to go for you and do damage, and you can't do anything about it, and almost hard to evade this. So you always take the damage. Okay, so now guardable, you can guard against this. That should be so good. Skill adjustment, the skills that cause instant sparkling mood. Like, you have it on Roku, I think you have it on VG. You have it on a lot of characters, by the way. Android 18, as example, have it. So the skill count consumed has been increased. Okay, so let me show you this. You have Broly here as example. Broly, if he wanted to do this, so you have Kakaroto. It's actually with just 3. So this should be increased. Maybe it will go for 4. That's mean he will not use that a lot, because normally he will use it, and maybe on the fight and doing some damage, you will find him that like 3 points more. So maybe he can go for it again and go do the same. So actually this one should make things a bit better. Maybe character like Bardock have it with 4, so maybe it will go for 5. So that should be good as well. And in the opposite way, still that increases states in general, still the count consumed has been decreased. So there is a lot of stills with like this, and actually a lot of players not even using them because of the numbers that you need to use. Sometimes you will find yourself or find a character, I can't remember who it was, have going to sparkling mode with 3, and also can go for more states with 3. I think it was Vegito if I remember well. Okay, so normally who will use the states, and you will go for instant sparkling. That's a lot better for you. So this decrease with the increase for the other one will make this one useful, by the way, at the moment. Okay, after image strike, effect duration has been reduced to just 10 seconds. Actually, I was using this and forget it and still dodging this, and sometimes I get 3 more points and use it again, and I can dodge like 6 attacks. So this one should be a lot better. Will be removed if your opponent uses perception while you are under the effect. So all of this is something good. False courage still consumed has been increased from 1 to 2. Well, that's an annoying skill for sure. So false courage just 1 normally. It will give you more defense, and most of characters weak, especially like this one, whom normally weak character with just 3 points have this, and made the characters actually OP. You have it on Master Roshi as well, so you can tank so much. Now it will make them, I can say it's a big nerf for these characters, so they don't take that much damage like what they was before. Okay, all I need is 5 seconds still for Goku Super Saiyan 4. Town consumed has been increased from 3 to 2. Not sure how increased from 3 to 2. Okay, and the status increase upon activation has been increased. Actually, didn't understand anything from this. Stardust Barrier, which is Gogeta Blue, I think still you can now activate it while receiving melee attacks from the front. Actually, a bit overpower. Okay, Blast Adjustment. Long range blast and ultimate blast speed has been reduced. That's something good. You have more time to dodge, but actually you need to change your timing a bit, because it's kinda a bit different, or should be different. Okay, Super Vegito final Kamehameha, Chi consumed and the damage has been increased. Okay, Goku Mini, Quick Rush can be changed while rushing. Not sure what he mean. Mr. Satan present bombs, that's still that not blockable, increase ending delayed after activation. should be small buff. The bad two characters actually I hate the most maybe on this game. Droid 19 and Dr. Zero. Health and key amount absorb on successful throw has been adjusted. So normally you take the throw, it can heal yourself a bit and make him go away. So they adjusted this. Maybe the absorb will be a bit lower. Dragon dash, twitch ascendant, twitch descendant now. Consume tea. That's so great. Because most of players, when they found themselves or found their opponent on a sparkling mode, they just Dragon dash anywhere, twitch ascendant, twitch descendant, and anywhere they go up and down, and no one can touch them. So maybe they tend to do this for too long now. That should be better. Okay, cell set and form you can now step through. Not sure, maybe he was taking the throws normally, I'm not sure. Cooler amount of health restored upon transformation has been increased. That's a good buff for Cooler. Okay, giant characters increase the time it takes to charge a smash attack and reduce its power. That's a good nerf for them. Great App Vegeta and Dr. Willow, most stupid two characters on the game with low numbers. Maximum health has been reduced. That's something good. So we can kill them a bit faster. Okay, and we have improved the performance and ease of use. So that's how it go for this patch. Actually, what I interested on mostly is playing player 1 and the player 2 with normal maps because it should be so good for myself. And also some nerfs actually I needed to see, like some cards like Recom was super overpowered. Maybe they will be a bit nerfed. Also Android 19 was so bad, and some others maybe because they were get nerfed because of the style, and also some stupid things happening on the game, like too much T blast, then they give you a super or the final super, the ultimate, and they kill you. So all of this maybe will be a bit lower. Also the normal counters with the R1, so you can dodge too much, so now you can do this a lot, so it should be fine. And we will see how it will go as the game is growing, and I will play and show you how things will go anyway. So thank you for watching, guys. Hope you liked the video, and see you soon. Bye bye.